Here this morning at 5:31, someone is out a good SUV after this crash earlier today. Take a look. This one crashed and flipped over. It was on Manal, just west of 6th Street. This happened about 2 o'clock this morning. When police got there, they say whoever was inside of that SUV, it looks like a Ford Explorer, had bolted. Now they're trying to figure out exactly who those people are and why they ran.
Well, happening now, families are bracing as their food stamps get cut. About 1 in 5 people in New Mexico rely on food stamps.
And unfortunately, starting today, those people and their families will be getting less money from the government for food every single month. Our Samantha McDonald is live at the Roadrunner Food Bank. Sam, why is this?
Well, Matt, the biggest concern for families who rely on food stamps is just how to get enough food on the table. Food stamps generally provide each household about 2 to 3 weeks worth of food, but with the stimulus bill expiring, cuts will on average shave off 3 days of food stamp benefits, also known as SNAP, Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program. So when people receive their next food stamp card in the mail, they will notice less money on the card. Reductions will be based on the number of people in your household and income. On average, people will receive $36 less per month. Families have already been turning to food banks to supplement food stamp cut, and the cuts will make people even more reliable on food pantries. The lines at food pantries are already out the door. Some families are figuring out how to cope, and nearly 80% of all SNAP participants are families with children.
I would probably have to start coming to the pantries, and it's going to be a little harder to feed my kids and put food in their mouth.
Interestingly, a lot of families I spoke with weren't aware of these cuts and didn't have a plan with how to deal with it. Back to you.
All right, thank you for the update on that, Sam. Yeah, I think a lot of families can be in for a rude awakening today. By the way, food stamps could get cut even more. It depends on what Congress does with the Farm Bill. Of course, we will keep you updated on that. All right, still developing this morning now at 5:33, an investigation into a custodian at an elementary school in Albuquerque. He is now facing charges accused of soliciting a young girl for sex.
Investigators say 24-year-old Gilbert Zamora works at Carlos Ray Elementary School in southwest Albuquerque. Detectives arrested him Wednesday after they say that he showed up to meet who he thought was a 12-year-old girl he had been chatting with online for sex. It was really a cop. Because Zamora works at his school, they say their investigation is only beginning.
Once we encounter these individuals, these predators, then our investigation really begins to make sure that no other children were ever harmed.
APS says Zamora works the night shift after classes get out. He is on paid leave for now. He is in jail on a $15,000 bond. The sentencing phase for a former Albuquerque teacher who admitted to sexting a student is expected to begin today. Jacob Lawler was a 5th grade teacher at Edward Gonzalez Elementary when he was arrested back in 2011. Investigators say the 33-year-old sent lewd pictures and graphic text to an 11-year-old girl. APS ended up firing him. He pled guilty to 3 counts and now could face up to 9 years in prison. Well, here's a weird one for you.
That's to say the least. An elected official is in some big trouble this morning, accused of stealing a statue of an iguana. Pojoaque Valley School Board member John Paul Romero is accused of swiping Iggy from a bar at Buffalo Thunder Resort last month. Detectives say security cameras captured Romero picking up and walking out with the 4-foot bronze sculpture. And when they went to his house the next day, well,
they looked through the front door and they actually saw the bronze or the statue of the iguana in the front living room.
Yeah, Iggy was there. All right, this is no small crime. Iggy is worth $5,000, so stealing him is a felony, but Romero has not been in a lot of trouble in the past, so he's going through a diversion program. The charges will get dropped if he stays out of trouble. All right, take a look at this. He looks like something out of the movie Men in Black. Well, now he's wanted by the FBI. About lunchtime yesterday, investigators say this man walked into the Bank of America inside the Smith's grocery store on Academy in Wyoming and demanded money. As you can see, the robber is a young man there with some spiky hair, dressed in a black suit, wearing a tie and black sunglasses. If you know who he is, if you have any information about this, the FBI would like to hear from you. Well, 5:36 now, the animal shelter in Roswell is hurting a lot today. It's all because of a number of heartless thieves, a lot of them In fact, in just 1 week, the Humane Society says 55 people have stolen from its thrift store donation boxes. Here's some surveillance video of people stealing bicycles. Now, these people are accused of raiding the boxes at least once a week. There are people in pickup trucks, SUVs. One guy even has a trailer, we're told. This has left the Humane Society in a bad place because a thrift store is how it makes most of its money to help animals.
Just come, they see it, they take it. Oh, I can sell this in a yard sale and make extra money, and I don't have to, go out and work for it.
Yeah, Humane Society workers say they have more than 200 surveillance videos of people stealing from them. They are now working with the police there. They should set up a sting operation.
Yeah, that is so rotten, so unfortunate. Hopefully they get caught.
Without a doubt. All right, Halloween is in the books. Thanksgiving is on the way.
Yes, and Christmas will be here before you know it. Time for many to start thinking about the holidays. And with that comes, of course, trying to help out families in need. The Toys for Tots program kicks off today. The U.S. Marines are holding a toy drive for you to donate toys that will be given to needy families this Christmas. The toy drive starts at 10 this morning and runs until 4 in the afternoon. Bring an unwrapped toy to Indian School Drive in Northeast Albuquerque.
All right, the big party continues on Sunday. It would be the 8th annual Toys for Tots motorcycle run. If you want to take part in this, sign up starts at 9:30 at Los Altos Park near Eubank and Lomas. The ride officially starts at noon. About 1,000 folks are expected to go to this. After that, people can donate new unwrapped toys to the Thunderbird Harley-Davidson on Alameda.
We do it because we can put a package of hope in every kid's hands every year, and that's why we continue to do this.
It's a great program that they have. You drop off donations for Toys for Tots boxes at hundreds of businesses all across the city. You can also donate money online. We posted a link at KRQE, links at krqe.com for more information.